Hello everybody, we're back with another great Teespring video and I'm really excited about this one. This one has to do with the holidays and the giant opportunity that we have as shirt sellers in front of us. Now, holidays to me mean greener grass, more of it, money floating around, the best time of the year to be selling anything. And if you've ever been in retail or e-commerce, you know this to be true. So let's jump into it. What is this opportunity all about, right? It's more buyers. There's just more people out there in the marketplace. And if you've ever been into any sort of shopping center during this time frame, you'll know it's hard to find a parking spot. It's hard to get in and out of the doors of the building. And this is just the phenomenon of more buyers. Well, we also see it online as well. There's more traffic. There's higher conversion rates because these people are on a mission. They have to go out and get this gift for whoever and check it off the list, right? Well, that leads to the third thing that we have here. Customers are buying for others. This is really the gift-giving season, and that's kind of what sparks it or makes this extra money available in our marketplace of shirt selling. So, 2015, the indicators, if you look kind of from the macro, the big picture type of thing, this is going to be a very solid holiday season. There's decreases in unemployment. That's good. More money in, paychecks coming in. New home sales are increasing. There's some spark, there's some life there. Spending is increasing faster than the prior forecast. And there's also increased spending in retail categories. Guess what we're in? We're in retail. This is good news for us. So let's look over some of the past holiday seasons and you'll see the trend here. So we're expected to reach 9% of those total retail holiday sales. Each and every year, e-commerce is growing. Where do we sell our shirts? Online, e-commerce. This is good news for us. More of that pie is going to where we try to make our sales. And you'll see the sales numbers here. Huge, massive upward changes. This is great news for us. Why? Because we position our shirts in front of our buyers' eyeballs online. E-commerce projections should be good for this year. Now, where do we also sell our shirts? Online and social media, right? Well, 47% of people get gift ideas on social media. They're on there right now. They're on Facebook, right? We buy tons of Facebook ad, Pinterest ad, Instagram ads. These are all social media. This is where we position our shirt. This is great news for us. We're just helping these people find their ideas by using great targeting and presenting it to them. So let's go through some tips for success in this holiday season. The first one is launch more and launch more often. So for example, there's just going to be more eyeballs, more inventory, more money floating around during this time period. So why not get some more hooks out there in the sea and capture some of this? Let's use the nurse niche for example. If, say for example, I sell one shirt a week, I launch it into the nurse niche, why not consider launching 2 per week? There's just more of this money floating around. Let's get another hook in the sea. This is a great time to have kind of an extra boost or get out some of your old winter ideas and relaunch them during this time frame. I like to use assets from past campaigns. So again, they don't need to be holidized, for example. It can be that past winter, the one that you haven't ran since June, but it was huge. Why not get it out again and have it one of your launches of the week? Now you can also holidize your niches, but these people are just buying in general, so keep launching. Now, when I say past assets or past campaigns, I'm also talking about our website custom audiences, our clicker audiences that we've carved out. Let's use them, right? And then also our buyers' email list. Let's send out emails. Let's get our shirts in front of these people if they're hungry to make these gift purchases at this time of year. Next one, holidays as you like. You don't have to, you can. So To me, there's two different ways to do this. There's a pure holiday shirt, and this would be like a picture of Santa Claus, ho ho ho, Merry Christmas, right? So pure holiday, or maybe it's Thanksgiving or something like that. What I like to do is take a niche shirt and mix it with a holiday theme. So, for example, say you work dogs, pugs, the pug niche. Let's put a Santa hat on a pug and then add the ho ho ho, Merry Christmas or something like that. In that way, you get to reuse all those assets of the niche, and you can go right back in with a holiday theme to those existing buyers. So I like to give it kind of that hybrid feel there, but you can also do pure holiday shirts. Either way works. I like to think promotionally during this time frame as well. And we're all under the shadow in e-commerce of Amazon, and Amazon over time has just really force that free shipping as a huge priority for customers. They enjoy it, they like it, they view it as a huge bonus. So why not, maybe it's not all of them, but maybe on a mixture of your holiday shirts, add free shipping as a promotional. This week only, Black Friday special, free shipping. It's Cyber Monday. Here's your free shipping PR code, that sort of thing. Next, and kind of the final of the 5 tips is test, test, test. We have some really interesting stuff going on this year. We have Instagram ads in a lot of accounts that wasn't there last year. Pinterest ads, which last year was just at the genesis of it, but now, there's plenty of shirt sales happening there. And if you have that winner, why not roll it out to Twitter or Google? Now, those haven't in the past worked as well, but if you have a winner shirt, it can kind of win across the board on a lot of different ad platforms. Many Facebook accounts now have flex targeting. There's plenty of new angles you can take with that, and you can cross some of your niche interests with some holiday interests. Give that a try. So plenty of new things to test. The traditional stuff that we always test is still there. The ad platform, garment colors, different ad styles, different creatives, those are all there. But as always, test, test, test. It's a moving target. It's constantly changing. So you have to be trying new things all the time to stay ahead. So here's a little past history of the holidays as I see it from my past selling. This is all t-shirt related. So the 2013 season, it really started around Black Friday and it went strong right up to Christmas. And if you think about it, that's not really a long time frame. It was about 2-3 weeks because, as you know, the shirts have to be printed to get to the people so they can give them as Christmas gifts, right? So the sales were good, no question. Then next year, 2014, even better, started earlier, started around November 1st. But the crazy thing is it lasted until February. We couldn't believe it. Our sales were just as strong in January and February as they were in December. So we just kept launching and launching and launching. So 2015 season, here we are. Hoodie season's already begun. I usually consider it to be September 1st. That's where in some of the northern states, when the sun goes down, it starts getting chillier and people start getting out the hoodies. So hoodie season is kicked off. That's always great news for us because it's a higher profit margin item, no question. Then things have picked up at the start of October. They've gotten a little bit wonky here in the back half of October. Ugly sweaters have come out. The ugly t-shirt sweater per niche has come out. But for me, November 1st again is the kickoff to this, where I'm going to be increasing my rate of launches that coincides with this holiday season. So again, back to the nurse example. If I launch 1 a week, I'm now going to launch 2 a week, and I'm going to start that on November 1st. No one has a crystal ball. We'll see if it goes longer than the holiday season, but last year it did. And for me, it's nothing hard. You just keep launching until it goes back to a normal level, right? So that's kind of my crystal ball predictions from the past into the future. So some final thoughts. This is all a process of what we do in launching shirts, right? It's kind of like a factory. And the raw materials of that factory are your design. So we need to get those t-shirt designs done on time and early and have them in the queue ready to go. Next, we get them launched, and as always, you're scaling winners, cutting losers. But during this holiday season, scaling is a little bit different. Scaling is really about relaunching those campaigns because we're in a use it or lose it mode. You won't make a ton of sales on an ugly sweater t-shirt in the middle of January, right? Because the season has passed. So when you get into this sequence, you just have to keep launching and launching. And yes, we can scale winners, no question, through budget, through multiplying ad sets, through different campaign styles or whatever, right? Many ways to scale. But this is about keeping the shirt going through the holiday season because that time frame is everything. And once we go past it, it's use it or lose it type of scenario. So go out there, launch shirts. 'Tis the season. We're ready to go. It's basically November 1st right now. Have a great holiday t-shirt selling season. Thanks.